All right, welcome back. Primarily speaking, what's happening, everybody? I am your host with the most, man, with the gas, Mr. Papa Two Quarters. Let me get in that ass. It is your boy, Wild Willa, Mr. Prime in the building.
No doubt about it. And I am the total package Rex. They're rolled back again. We got our peoples with us again. This is dynamic dysfunction that nobody else can give it to you. Go ahead, do your thing, big dog.
Hey man, coming to you, half of the Splash Brothers, half 1/4 of the Weekenders. It's your boy Hannibal coming to you live and direct to give you nothing but the facts and kick nothing but ass, baby. You already know what it is.
Hey, yo, it's your boy, Q, the body Brown, back in the building with my boys again, man. Primary speaking, let's get it, boys. Roll.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Welcome back, everybody. How's everybody doing?
Man, I'm good, man.
Everybody been having a good week.
Rocking my late Father's Day gift, you know what I'm saying? But it's all good. I like it.
Proud black father. I like that. I like that. Nothing like a good gift from your kids. Late, but good. That's good. That's good.
And they ordered it off Facebook. It took forever, and the kids didn't order it. the kids didn't order it. They ordered it off Facebook. It took forever to get it.
How's everybody week been, huh?
Good week, man. Back in the truck.
Back in the truck.
Back in the saddle.
Back in the saddle, man. How's your first week back? Is it just man, like you never left?
That shit was boring.
Boring.
It's hot. It's hot to motherfucker out here.
Fucking hotter than the wheels where you come from.
Red. This shit is hot, dog.
I know it ain't hotter here than
the humidity difference, dog. You gotta think about the humidity difference.
You think so?
He ain't by water. He went by no water.
But I thought you would be closer to the equator though.
What?
That's the summertime, closer to the equator.
He ain't by no water though, so he's not gonna have the humidity difference.
Yeah, it's a nice cool breeze down there.
I can see
welcome back, motherfucker. That's what it is. Welcome back, goddammit.
That boy done going all off. See, that's why I talk about the dynamic dysfunction. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, man. It's been another great week, man. We are recording on a different day, so the show coming out a little later than it should be, but we still rocking and rolling, man. I think I had a pretty decent week, man. I took my kids to a place called Eudora Farms in Sally, South Carolina, and it was fun.
Everybody talking about that, please, man.
It was cool, and to see the little live farm animals and stuff like that. They had giraffe, these big ass ox or bulls. I don't know, some big ass, whatever they call ones with the big ass horns and shit.
Was it ox?
Ostrich out there, emu, ox. I guess.
Well, they had emu,
shit, giraffe. They had all kind of shit out there. But the problem I had with it was when you first come in, it's like excitement. You see the animals and shit. You interact and you feed the animals and shit. Blah blah blah. You're driving through, and then you get in this long ass fucking line where you waiting for 2 hours in a 2-hour line just to go around a little zigzag of a little path to come back and see animals again on the other side. Like that shit. I ain't gonna lie, that was the worst part of it. Sitting in the car for 2 hours, just in a fucking car, just steadily going along, and then to see some excitement at the end. That shit was irritating, very very irritating. But it was a good time. When I actually saw the animal, that was fun.
That's what's up.
And y'all may not have felt this, but there was an earthquake this morning.
Man, I've been just about to ask you that. Everybody been talking about that. What's up with that?
Yes, there was an earthquake in Sparta, North Carolina, or near Sparta, North Carolina, about 8:07 this morning. And I felt that shit. I felt the tremors from it. Because right around the time they say I've been laying in bed, like waking up from sleep type shit, and you feel the bed just been moving. I'm like, what the fuck happened? What going on? I thought the kids been fucking playing a prank or something like that, because it's been steadily moving. Man, shit, I've been scared, to be honest. I've been scared and shit till I get up and go in the front room, and my wife asked me if I felt the shit. Then I'm like, okay, I ain't been the only one to feel that. Cool. But this shit was weird. It was real weird.
Even my sister said she felt it in Charlotte, dog. I'm like, damn.
They probably felt it way worse than us, man. But That shit was interesting. 'Cause I never felt tremor or nothing like that before. So that was real interesting.
I don't even where is Sparta, South Carolina? I didn't even know we had a Sparta.
I do not know. I don't know if
That's
that's
Sparta. I didn't even know we had a Sparta.
Yeah, we
You know that?
we do.
No,
You
I
got a
did not.
Spartanburg. Sparta don't seem too far off.
We got to
No, hold up, Hannibal. That don't even make sense. What you just said just now. It does not make sense at all.
Spartanburg.
Sparta.
You got a point. You got a point. I'm just saying. All right, man, fellas. Let's go ahead and keep rolling with the show, man. Let's move into some random news. Random news. So have y'all heard about Adam? I'm gonna try to say this right. Zaborowski or Zaborowski?
No.
I think this happened in Louisiana. It was the guy that went trying to go into a cigar shop or some kind of store, and he didn't have on a mask. They tried to tell him he got to wear a mask. He didn't like that shit, so he snagged 2 cigars and ran out.
Oh,
and the
yeah.
clerks came outside after him, and then he went to his car, grabbed his gun, shot at the clerk, and then he shoot a couple of shots in the ear and drove off, went home. Well, the police come to his house, and he grabs his AK-47 and decides to let off a few rounds at the cops.
He was letting rounds go.
Yeah.
He been biting off at the goddamn cops. And don't you know that they arrested him?
Yeah, they took him in alive. Yeah.
They shot him in the leg and in the butt. One shot in the leg, one in the butt. And he was taken alive. You know why?
Because he's a white guy.
He's a white guy. That's
right. That's some precise shooting right there. That's some real accuracy right there to shoot a man in his leg and his ass.
That was a black man.
He got shot in the butt.
Ain't no way in hell he was going, taking it alive. Ain't no
you
way.
already know that.
After all of that shit, ain't no fucking way.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that. That happened in Pennsylvania because a buddy of mine stayed up there, and he was talking about it because it happened like around his neighborhood or something like that.
That in Pennsylvania? I thought it'd been Louisiana for some reason.
Yeah, you've been in Pennsylvania. That's crazy, dog. But that just shows you how, they really do see color. People always be like, well, they just doing their job. This guy, he might feel in danger, whatever. No. Some of them actually out there hunting black folks. Period. That's the bottom line. They know that shit.
That tell me that you don't necessarily have to kill somebody. Just like you were saying, like, you fear your life, but you don't feel a need to have to kill a person. You can injure them, wound them, whatever, and still take them into custody. So all that I fear for my life shit, man. That clearly is bullshit in my opinion. What else? Hannibal, you mentioned something before. You said you had something about a court case.
Which court case you talking about?
The one that won't get reviewed. Life sentence.
Oh yeah, the dude in Louisiana.
But yeah, that been
Louisiana. He stole some hair clippers, man. He got life sentence for some hair clippers.
Yeah.
Why isn't that the Supreme Court refused to review it?
That's fucked up, man.
For a life sentence for hair clippers. But they don't think this justice system is targeting black people. That's
sad, man. That's real sad and clear. So blatant, and they don't even give a fuck. Blatantly some bullshit, but they don't even care. That just go to show you, man.
Look, they didn't even brought the officers. They haven't even brought them to justice. The officers for killing Breonna Taylor, and clearly they've been negligent and not doing their job properly. They went to the wrong house to serve a no-knock warrant. Went there, and not only that, they blindly shot into the house, not caring for anybody's life around the apartment complex, because that's not the only place where bullets were found in there. So this right here is just another case amongst all the hangings that they're considering suicides and all that. It's just another showing that they don't give a hoot about black people.
Right, you're absolutely right, man. The FBI is opening a case on Breonna Taylor situation too. I saw that. So that's
They had to come up with the DA was saying that he was waiting on the FBI to finish their ballistics report first.
Okay. Good, 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 good. At least that's some. At least they telling us something, some kind of progress in some form, fashion, whatever.
Remember, the GBI had to get involved for Ahmaud Arbery to get some type of justice. And you know what I'm saying? Where they charged those guys, and you know, one of the guys, William, whatever the one who was following him in the car, he ended up having a freaking child pornography situation going on.
Oh
So,
wow!
Yeah, how about that?
God damn! I ain't hear about that one.
Oh yeah,
man. You got some real degenerates that wearing badges out there, man.
Ooh
Yeah,
shit!
but that man ain't had no badge. He just a neighborhood fellow who didn't want niggers in his
Vigilante.
neighborhood, so they decided to kill Ahmaud Arbery. But what happened was, whenever you go out there and you do dirt, somebody usually finds some dirt on you.
True indeed. Very true.
Mm-hmm. What you do in the light, what you do in the dark, won't come to the light, especially when you do it like that.
All right, man. Any more random news? Anybody else got random news?
Anything random? Oh, the new George Floyd body cam footage. I don't know if you had a chance to take a look at it.
I have not taken a look at that.
It shows a bit more, and it also shows from an angle where they arrested him, abuse of force to get him in the vehicle, pulled him out on the other side, and put the knee on his neck. That's when the officer put his knee on his neck.
Yeah, because I remember seeing some footage look like it was from the angle of a store, like hanging on a building.
This one right from the body cam.
I know, but I remember seeing it where they can show the officer, you know, swinging into the car. You know what I mean? But the body cam, I guess, can show more what actually been going on inside the car.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not what's going on, but it shows the view from one of the officers.
So they don't say which officer?
No, it didn't say which one. I can't remember which one it said. So
I wonder if it does. I wonder if it shows David Chauvin, I think his name is.
You can see him clearly kneeling on his neck.
But I mean, I wonder if they can show him abusing him inside the car.
I hope it. I can't remember if it shows in the car, but it shows like them pulling him out of the car after they had him in the car, because he wasn't resisting arrest at all.
Right.
He was emotional. He was crying and scared for his life. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what the dude was, if he had a drug problem or something like that, he still didn't deserve to lose his life in that manner.
No, hell no. Especially not like that. All right.
You heard about the other story on Prime?
Huh?
Out of Colorado?
What you said?
The police handcuffed the mom and 4 kids.
Oh, yeah.
After mistaking their vehicle for a stolen motorcycle.
Wait, say that again?
So the Colorado police handcuffed black mom and 4 kids after mistaking their vehicle for a stolen motorcycle.
A stolen motorcycle? I thought the headline I saw just another stolen vehicle. So they've been looking for a stolen motorcycle and they pull over a truck.
They pull out the small SUV.
The youngest kid been like 4 years old, right? They put a 4-year-old kid in handcuffs.
Damn.
Yeah, they handcuffed the whole family.
Damn. Listen, in Colorado, I remember seeing the headline, but I didn't read the article. Man, so what do they do after that? Like they pull them over, they handcuff everybody, and what?
They let them go.
So they let them go. So right now the family got a lawyer and they filed a lawsuit against the city, the state.
Good.
Yeah, and then the crazy thing is the tag the car that they're looking for had from another state.
They always come up with some excuse so they can harass black folks, man.
Oh Lord, God, goodness, that just don't make no sense, man. And then the thing is, they make the mistakes, but they don't get reprimanded for making the mistake. I hate that shit.
Did you see the video where the guy was in the car? Him and I want to say both his daughters or one of his daughters. They were in the car. They were riding, and this biker gang just showed up and started harassing them. Man, one dude was standing right in front of his car with his hand in his jacket, like he had a piece on him. Mm-hmm. Like he would have shot into the car if he would have reached for his weapon. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like this is just goes to show you keep something on you. Me personally, I would have ran him over. It got up out of it. You know what I'm saying? He called 911 while he was driving down the road, but they was chasing him on a motorcycle. A car not faster or not gonna be able to maneuver like a motorcycle is gonna maneuver. Yeah. But I ran their ass over.
Man.
I just had to deal with the consequences. Like, I'm fearing for my life. I got my daughter in here. The daughter screaming and yelling. She crying because she's scared.
You know what?
They trying to open the door.
I did see that. I see that video. That ain't just happened. That just happened maybe a couple months ago, right? A month or so ago.
Yeah, a month ago.
Yeah, I did see that. I did see that video. I don't see how it ends because I know somebody been trying to figure out if they know what happened afterwards. Because
it just cut off because nobody knows how it ends.
Right. Yeah, I did see that shit. That shit was scary. Like you say, I was just running their ass over. Fuck that. Like, cause what they've been doing been crazy. Like the level of harassment that the boy been displaying was unnecessary. So yeah, I would have run their ass over too. That's one thing I learned in that CWP class. If somebody is approaching you with any type of intent, you feel like you in danger of any sort, then you have every right to defend your life.
Damn right.
So I be like, shit, run his ass the fuck over, fuck him.
And give me some turtle water, bro.
All right.
Turtle water.
We're gonna move on to entertainment. Man. So y'all boys see the versus battle with Rick Ross and 2 Chainz? Did you see it?
I did not. What? I did not.
I start watching these things, old man.
Man, you don't watch none of them. Do you ever watch any of the versus battle?
No.
He's old. He's showing his age, man. He's showing his age.
You go. So I ain't interested in that shit. I don't care.
Man, they be good. Like Hannah, what you thought about it?
Man, me personally, they could have picked better opponents. Now,
That's why everybody say that's a mismatch.
Yeah, it's a celebratory thing. You know, so don't get me wrong. 2 Chainz came with his hits and it been jamming, but it ain't been on the same level as Ross. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's it, huh? Yeah, I agree with that. I didn't when I first saw the matchup, I've been like, I don't think that's a good match because Ross gonna wash him. But I don't think Ross just completely washed it. Because 2 Chainz did bring out some good hits out the bag, but I think Ross still win. But the vibe of it, I like the part when they bring out the strippers, man. That shit been fun.
Hey, if you gonna play All I Want for My Birthday is a Big Booty, you got to. You gotta go ahead and bring them. You gotta bring out the strippers. If you doing this like a pseudo performance or whatever. See how Snoop and DMX had their thing where they was basically performing with each other, feeding off each other's energy.
Yeah.
Now I did like that about Ross and 2 Chainz. They were feeding off each other's energy. It's just that 2 Chainz didn't have better hits. Oh, thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Oh, I got some turtle water now. Double down.
Get the red cups.
A naked turtle?
Yeah.
Turtle water. Turtle water. Hey, nobody else gonna use that now. My daughter called it that. Turtle water.
But I think one thing that stand out to me been Ross been like, he come out and like, this I'm the biggest boss, yada yada yada. And he displayed that attitude throughout the whole thing. Like
yeah, brought
you up and everything, right? Like he been trying. He been a little disrespectful with the shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit been a little disrespectful on some levels, man.
No, it ain't.
Yeah.
That's the persona that he displays. You gotta keep it up.
I'm mad that much at it, but if it's supposed to be like we coming in celebrating together, brother to brother, like with Snoop and DMX, and boy coming there with some ain't nobody doper than nobody else. Let's just have fun with it. I'm gonna try to knock you down with my record. If you come with that record, here go a record.
But I think that's like
nigga, you can't touch nothing I got over here.
Now the video that was leading up to that, you know what I'm saying, like they showed them like they was giving each other tips on, like feeding off each other and talking about what they was gonna do. So I don't think it was no disrespect. His persona is Rick Ross. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna come out to the biggest boss, you better come out to the biggest boss. You better put the persona out there. I want how he had the lady massaging his shoulder. Ross was feeling good. He was kicking in there. He was killing them with the shoulders. You know what I'm saying? He took the shirt off, had the titties out. You know what I'm saying?
He pulled the titties out on titty man?
Yeah. He pulled the titties out on City Boy. You know what I'm saying?
He did. Yeah,
You know what
it
I'm
was.
But I
I
don't
thought
think
it
they
was good.
played
I like.
Duffel Bag Boy.
Huh?
I don't think he played Duffel Bag Boy, and that was kind of disappointing.
He did not play Duffel Bag. I don't know why. He should have played that. You sure he didn't play that? No.
You just said he did, so I don't think he did.
I don't think he did. I don't remember though.
You don't sound too sure from him. You don't sound too sure.
I don't think it was a good battle. I thought it was good, man. It was. I agree that it being a mismatch, but I still think it's been a good celebration. I'll call it that. We'll call it that. What else? New music. Talk about some more new music.
Wow.
Song, Lemonade from Conway featuring Method Man.
Wait, no. Wow. Yes, sir. WAP, whatever. Video of the year, dog. Fantastic. I mean, just absolutely put together perfectly. Fantastic.
Y'all boys just cut. When I say it right now, y'all gonna go straight to the meat.
Now, what you said, anything coming from Griselda, I'm gonna listen to it. Lemonade, and it got Method Man on it, I'm gonna listen to that. I didn't know that had came out. I seen it on my, like, when you go on YouTube Music, it gives you like stuff to play.
Yeah.
But for whatever, I think I had Naomi in the car, and with her being in the car, I ain't gonna listen to that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I put it on. I'm listening to A Friend Like Me by Aladdin. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I must say, I knew you ain't put on no WAP while you put in the car.
No. We put that in play that in the car. She'll tell me, Daddy, that got a lot of bad words in it. Can't listen to that. I'll get in all kind of trouble about a little 6-year-old. You know what I'm saying?
Because to be honest, I don't really care for the song at all. I don't really care for the song. Video was jumping though. I like the video.
Yeah, the video. That's what it's all about.
Video.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this. Part of the reason that I like it, the you know what I'm saying, like coming from like right down there in the Lou era also, and then you know that Miami bass era and all that stuff, and ride with my daddy, and I used to always hear, "It's some moles in the house, it's some moles in this house." They had that in the background, and in the stuff they were talking about, I was like, I do all that. I feel like you're talking to me. Park that Big Mac truck right in that little bitty garage. Yeah, that's me, baby. I can park that Big Mac truck in that little bitty. That's what I thought. You know what I'm saying? But other than that.
All right, now. All right, now.
I like the little beat. You know what I'm saying?
That's the kid man coming out right there. That's the kid man coming out.
Captain coming out now.
Uncle Bungle.
What up, man?
Who want it? Who wants some? Who wants some? Who wants it?
Hey, I'm just saying.
I ain't gonna lie. I mean, the song, one of them songs that that can get the girls, the twerking. I gonna get that happening. But I don't really.
When you've been in the atmosphere that me and my brother have been in, and you hear that song come on, they put you in another space. So for me, the song hit different because I've been in that atmosphere where I can see it. And
what
playing around it, I'm just
speak
like
of,
picking and choosing which room I'm gonna go to. Like,
what atmosphere is this that you speak of, sir?
Huh?
What atmosphere is this that you speak of, sir?
Hey man, that's too much for TV.
You ain't gonna get into that part.
No, man. Give it up to the turtle water.
It's like a lifestyle of Rick and famous.
I just fucking with you, man. But I can see the video. I'd watch again, but I don't think I'm gonna be listening to the song. No.
The video was very, very visual.
Yeah.
Have you in that space right then and there?
Yeah.
I will be listening to that Lemonade by Conway and Method Man. Though. I will be listening to that shit.
See, I listen to everything. So the Lemonade, I'm definitely gonna listen to it. It depends. Like if I'm coming from the gym and I just want something fun to take me out of that mode. Yeah, I ain't gonna listen to Nicki Minaj. You know what I'm saying? But that particular song right there just make me, you know what I'm saying, like, okay, you know what I'm saying, it got a little bounce to it.
You gonna pop on that WAP though.
Yeah. I might listen to the WAP. Usually it's a little big boy, Tom Petty, that who is what I like to listen to. But you know what I'm saying? Like,
here's my thing real fast about female rappers. I gotta say this real fast.
Put it on my Jermaine Free.
I like when a female rapper got bars, and I think Megan Thee Stallion got good bars. I think
Rhapsody
Cardi
has
Cardi B got
bars.
good bars too, and all that good stuff. My only thing is like, for one, with Cardi B, Cardi has talked about a plethora of things. She don't just talk about how good her pussy is or some shit like that. She don't just talk about that. I want to hear that from Meg. Like, I want to hear more of that from Meg. Like some other shit. Like, okay, I get it. You got good pussy, big ass, suck dick, whatever, all that shit. A hot girl. I get that. I need to hear something else, man. Like somebody like Remy Ma and Rhapsody be bringing bars like about all whatever. You know what I mean? They be
Because you know that girl can't rap like
that. They don't put them on the pedestal they deserve to be on.
I ain't gonna say Meg can't. You know who Meg remind me of?
Who
Her
that?
flow pattern. Her flow pattern sound like a gangster boot. You know what I'm saying? A little check. That rapid flow pattern like that right there. I like that about her because it put me in the mind when I used to listen to Gangsta Boot Star 69, when you could listen to a female artist CD because you know it been coming with a little heat. You know what I'm saying? It been coming with
because they ain't been just
little
talking about they
don't
ass the whole time.
stand so close to me. You know, stuff like that. You know, but
Hey, Rex, I want to hear what you got to say because you from the old school too. Like, you like bars. I think if I'm not mistaken, I think you probably believe that New York rap is better than down south.
Yes, I do.
no.
Yes, I do. We done,
Not
me
as a
and you done
whole,
discussed,
though.
Prime, we done
Not as a whole,
discussed this
though.
plenty of times, dog.
That's
You already know how I
blasphemous.
feel about that. Now, not right now, because New York rappers.
That was, see, I'm discussing
Been a
it.
while, Run.
I'm
Been a
discussing
while.
it as a whole. So you know what I'm saying?
How you gonna say not now?
Which New York rappers ain't the same now?
When were they
Up
the same?
north,
When the last time they were right though, Ron?
when
I
the
mean,
last
you got
time what?
Griselda coming back. They sound like they from New York. You know what I'm saying? Not New York City. They from upstate New York, but they sound like they East Coast rappers. You know what I'm saying? I don't want somebody who promoting East Coast rap to get on a beat and it just sound like this disassociated Atlanta native. I don't want to hear that. If I want to hear like stuff like that, I'll listen to stuff like that. As far as I like to listen to right now, I like J.I.D., J. Cole, you know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. That's what I like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like as far as New York, people from the East Coast, I like Dave East. I still listen to Jadakiss. You know what I'm saying? Griselda.
Rex, I want to hear. Rex, I want to hear your take on this music part. Because like I said, you know you come from the old school.
Well, I think lyrics done. It's not about the lyrics no more, man. It's about the beats. Most of the dudes you hear now that they, push out and pump into your ears constantly, they ain't really talking about nothing. They stuck in the 90s. So I mean, for me, if you ain't talking about nothing new right now or nothing different, you start talking about the same old shit. I ain't want to hear that, man. So these rappers got to step it up. First off, they got to get the game right because it's like a bad basketball player. Anybody can play basketball, but you got to be able to play well. Anybody can go out there and rap and say words over a song, but you got to be able to do that well and deliver. And a lot of them, they ain't doing that out there right now. So.
No, it's a lot more than what you think. You just got to go out there and look for the ones that's doing it. I just told you one. Like a lot of people don't know. Like I like to listen to Earth Gang too. Listen to their album. You know what I'm saying? They got lyrics and they beats dope. J.I.D. beats dope and they got lyrics.
And I like those cats. I like those cats like that got bars, good, decent production. My problem be, why are they not more visible? Now, I don't know if they care to be more visible or whatever their game plan is for their career.
It's the media, bro. It's what they push. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like they like the Jews. I hate to say it like that, but the Jews, they control what you gonna hear on the radio and everything. They push.
We about to get in trouble, Brian. We about to get in trouble.
No, I'm not. No, y'all ain't. Because they pushing for you to listen to what's another one? What's that little dude, Harlow or whatever his name is? I don't like that song.
Jack Harlow.
Yeah, I don't like that song.
Who's
man.
that?
Some little New York little dude. He whack.
I don't know who y'all even talking
Yeah,
about.
I don't really. He a little white dude. You know what I'm saying? I don't really like nothing that he's saying right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. Then they'll push. It's no way that they can play the clean version of WAP on the radio. They can't even play the clean version.
That's
Yeah,
just
they ain't gonna be able to put, but that's the type of stuff they'll push. But you got other guys that's talented out here. Like they'll play the baby with the same beat that we done heard like a million times. They'll play that on the radio. You know what I'm saying? And the baby is one of the people who he came out with such promise, but man, he went downhill fast. Yeah, it just.
think so.
He got exposed. That's what happened. He got exposed. He's a whack rapper.
I don't think he whacked though.
I ain't gonna say he a whack rapper because he can spit. Because he got on the track with J. Cole, and on that track, he probably was the best one on the track. But
I think he need to expand his production, man. He got
there you go.
He
There
worked
you
with
go.
the same producer. His producer's decent. He decent. I like his original style, but the baby need to expand beyond that. Cause like somebody like Wiz Khalifa, well, his producer was versatile, but when he started getting out on other beats and stuff, he expanded a little more. But
I like to hear Wiz Khalifa on Juicy J production.
Huh?
I like to hear Wiz Khalifa on Juicy J production.
Oh yeah. That's real good. Cause Juicy's a dope producer. But that's my problem with the baby. Not problem, but the only roadblock I see is that he need to expand past his current producer, man.
And keep his hands to himself, man. Stop punching on women that be trying to run. Even though they be running up on him in the crowd, he don't know what's going on. Man probably got PTSD.
I'm mad at that man for defending himself, man.
I ain't mad at that.
You can't tell celebrities to not be a regular person. You can't do that, man. Can't do that. Can't be running up on people and just saying, just take it just because you really no. About that.
Give it.
He been on that all his life, though.
Give it. No, not really. The man killed somebody he was defending himself in self-defense. Him and Gucci, the only two rappers that I know that have actually bop somebody in the name of self-defense.
Very true. Probably others, but we don't know. Anything else in entertainment, fellas? Entertainment.
Entertainment. Oh yeah, man. You got Beyonce, Black is King.
Black is King.
I watched it.
You watched
and
it?
The artistry of it is dope. I like everything about it, man. I was drawn into it off the artistry alone. I was like, man, this is pretty cool. And I get what you're saying when Rex said something like I like Lion King a little bit of the Lion King.
It is. It's the story of Lion King. It is. That's exactly
it's the Lion King.
A little bit. You know,
a little twist to it. Fantastic, but it's the LionKing. You know, she did a good job on that though.
You watch it, Rex?
Yeah, I really dug it. You know, because of course you know the kids that won't watch it, so we watched it together. And that was real cool, good, man.
I ain't finished watching it, but that was real. Like you said, Hannibal, I was into the artistry, like just the visuals. That was encapsulating at that time.
And another thing with while we sitting here talking about entertainment, and this probably we got two more things. Dr. Dre's ex-wife was soon to be ex-wife. She trying to get the prenup destroyed. Talk about he told her that he tore up the prenup. No, that man ain't told you he tore up no prenup.
What man
you signed the prenup? Just take the money. You got half the beats. What you want more of? You got 500 million. You leaving with?
Greedy, man. That's just fucking greedy. Just greedy.
Hey, you don't mess around and leave with nothing.
Just greedy, man. That should. Come on, man. Like you said, you already getting a shitload of money. Why you need another fucking 100 million or whatever the fuck you looking for? That's some crazy shit, man. What you already get that? Body.
What you got to say about that?
Yeah.
About Dr. Dre, why you
he ain't even listening.
Huh?
I think the whole prenup shit for me. He might go ahead and drop that bitch in some quicksand or some shit like that, dog. But that shit ain't happening. You sign that prenup, dog, it's fuck it. You ain't getting nothing else.
That's it.
You done deal. Like if I can see if she needed to get a house or something like that. Yeah, your house over here.
They kids older.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't like she leaving with nothing. Child leaving better than she came in.
Yeah.
Way better.
Nicole Young, just sit down. If anybody needs some, Michelle Lay needs some, because she the one who took the ass with. You know what I'm saying? But and then you got, you know what I'm saying, speaking of women.
Wait, Rex. Hold on. I want to hear what Rex got to say on the
my bad, Rex.
on the whole prenup thing.
About Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know that's flam, man. I agree with everything what Hannibal said, dog. I mean, that's just greedy, you know. And at the same time, they always want to talk about we independent, you know, we can do things ourselves. We don't need no man. And why you need that man money? That's either being vindictive or you really need to depend on that dude. One or the other.
All right. So what if? No, I can't think of nothing good. Never mind.
Can't think of nothing
Oh,
good.
it's something you done started
Ain't no
now.
such
What
thing
if
as a
what?
bad
I was
pussy,
trying to play
dog.
devil's advocate, man, to say, you know, what if a scenario where she had some input or built like I don't know,
Oh
man.
man, Prime, stop that
No,
shit, man.
no,
know.
the
Yeah,
way
yeah.
the
You
way
know
the
what?
prenup work. Now, if she had input in it, if she
No.
had
Hannibal.
input in it, but she ain't had input in nothing. She
Don't
went
co-
in the
don't
hey,
co-sign it.
like they
Fine.
say, she went with that man shooting in the gym.
Prime, you're doing too much.
And passing it back to him.
You're doing
Yeah.
too much, Prime.
Working on their layups.
Yeah, she ain't play that piano for that beat. You know what I'm saying?
I got
She
nothing,
ain't
man.
did
I was
nothing on no production.
I know you're doing. Yeah, you're just trying to be devil's advocate just for the sake of being devil's advocate. No, that ain't right in no way, shape, or form. Period.
I don't see any way where that makes any sense, man.
I can see if she was
Abused.
if she was asking for a certain amount of money that was reasonable
Yeah.
Yeah.
to
She
maintain
won't-
her lifestyle.
Like
Well,
if he say, hey, you gonna take this $50 million and shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Even though he worth 900 million or whatever the case may
She's
be.
trying to get all of that though.
Huh?
She's trying to get all of that.
I think she get half of what he get already.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She already get half, but I'm saying if he been just trying to shove her 50 million out of his 900, I can see her saying like, look, man, no, I should get more.
I'll still be telling her to shut
Whoa!
up.
How you mean
She
she's
came
like, no, I
in.
should get more? That's $50 million. What you need more for?
I mean, I'm saying.
She's trying to maintain that $900 million lifestyle though.
Help me wrap my head around. No, but see, the thing about it is she ain't living that lifestyle no more because they're split. He's the reason why she had that lifestyle. She can't live that no more. They're splitting up. Now, if she want to stay and she want to deal with the BS, that's fine. But if you got to go, you got to go. Take this 50 million. Yeah, take this 50 million.
I don't even know the reason that she said she was leaving.
Yeah, why is she leaving?
I would say if I had 900 million, I could, my ex-wife, especially of what, 25 years or some shit like that? Y'all, anybody know? Nobody know?
20 years.
I get 20 years, 20 some odd years.
20 some odd years? I would say out of 900 million, she can get 2. You know what I'm saying? 2 is good. 2
Like
million?
2 million?
I mean 200 million. Sorry, 200.
2 million.
Nah,
2 million.
I give her 200. You know what I mean? We've been through thick and thin. I probably gave my share of shit, whatever.
She leaving. What are you talking about? She leaving.
Well, I'm saying if you had to put up with my shit, the type of shit that I would have put you through, 200 out of 7 ain't bad.
That goes
What
to
type of shit
territory.
would you have put her through?
I'd have put it through some shit. I ain't gonna lie. I'd have put it through some shit.
But at the
Because
same time,
this
you
nigga
provided a
became
great
rich at a
lifestyle
young
for 20
age.
years, though.
He became rich at a young age. You're gonna do some stupid shit when you got a lot of money at a young age. You're gonna do some
But
fuck.
he provided a great fucking lifestyle for 20 fucking years.
He did.
Thank you.
He did.
Exactly.
And he's still gonna provide a great lifestyle after she leaves.
All right, so if you let's say you met a chick, right? You with a chick and she about to become a star when y'all get together. She become a star, big time star. And she taking good care of y'all. Everything, you ain't gotta do shit. You might decide to do something, but you ain't gotta do nothing. And but you know good and well she fucking around. She fucking niggas. You know she fucking around on your ass.
I'm recording that shit.
You know, no. What I'm saying is, you don't think at the end, you don't think you can be like, look, man, I know you've been doing this, that, and the third. Hey, you got to break me off. We splitting. You got to break me off proper. You know?
Nope.
I ain't splitting up. I'm gonna take minutes.
Yeah, I staying there for all that. I ain't splitting up and taking half of nothing. Yeah, I want it all. We staying together. That's right.
Matter of fact, we gonna make
Nobody going no please.
Hey, I don't give a fuck what you do. We never get
You know what I'm gonna go and tell them?
Never get rid of me.
So you want to go over there? So you just want to be swinging?
I mean, that's why
Hey,
I say
man.
give it a 200. I say
Hey,
200.
them boys said they want that Will and Jada Love.
They want the Will. That's the Will and Jada.
Yeah, until they really get that Will and Jada love. Yeah.
Entanglement.
That's what J. Cole saying.
Y'all.
That Jada and that Will love.
All right.
Yeah, stick it out, boy.
All right, keep on. You say you had something else for entertainment, huh?
Yeah. So I want to ask y'all, how do y'all feel about Ellen DeGeneres and her reputation? And also, how do you feel about Kevin Hart coming out and saying that she's a good person, that as far as he knows that she's good or whatever? I don't even count Tyrese because it seems like Tyrese he just put his name where it don't belong. Like I can see Kevin, because when he was going through his thing, you know what I'm saying, Ellen had his back.
Right.
You know, gave him a platform to speak up and speak out and to, you know, say his piece. You know what I'm saying? And he came out and said he hasn't seen anything like that. And as far as he knows, she's a good person. So how do you feel about the whole situation? Do you believe it? That, what they're saying? I believe what they're saying. That it might have been a little bad, but
I'll let Rex.
I don't think it's as bad as they were saying it is.
Or, yeah.
Yeah, I believe that. I believe because I believe Ellen DeGeneres been phony from the beginning. I believe every word them people saying because they ain't got no reason to lie. She's a flam artist. Kevin Hart need to shut the fuck up, mind his business.
So how can Kevin
them.
Hart shut the fuck up when she had his back?
He ain't got to do that in return. Shut up. Just be quiet. You ain't got to say nothing. Now he got people going against him because he wanted to defend somebody who's
People was going against him anyway.
Yeah, but I mean, you got more people. You got more people now, though. And the thing about it is, she phony for real. She really is phony. If she treated them people like that, and she going out there on TV and be like, "Yeah, I taking care of my staff members and this and that third," knowing she ain't been paying them people, come on, man.
No, it's not the pay that they complaining about. It's the treatment.
I know that, man. That's just a small part of it, though. You understand what I'm saying, man? If you're a boss and you're a manager of a company, and you got your workers depending on you, their families depending on you, and you could do them like that, that shows a sign about your character, man.
I want to know how much of it is true, because y'all know. All right, so let's look at it like this. So y'all know, whenever you're in the workspace, everybody don't feel the same. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think all the employees spoke out. I think it was a select few that spoke out. I don't know if it was everybody who spoke out. I got to go back and look.
And the DJ spoke out.
Yeah, the DJ spoke out.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, it's kind of hard to gauge, like, how much of it is true and how much of it. I personally believe what they're saying, but I think it's not to the degree that they were saying, if you get what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when you complaining in the workspace, like, oh, this person did this to me, but you're not taking into account what did you do to get in that predicament or that situation like that for you to be treated that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, like somebody I used to work with, oh, they always watching me and do this stuff like him, but Shawty came to work late every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if it's a degree. And if Kevin Hart had a genuine relationship with her where they felt, because from my understanding, they done hung out a few times and all the other stuff. If he felt that she was genuine to him, of course he's gonna come out and speak, because at that point they're friends, and she spoke up on his behalf to help him.
The only thing I'm gonna say about the Kevin Hart thing is, celebrity, of course you're gonna treat me the fucking same.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly.
When it comes to your staff, like Rick said, it comes to your staff, you probably got a certain way about yourself that you carry yourself around the staff that you don't show everybody else.
Yeah, like you don't want the staff to feel like they can touch you. you know what I'm saying?
Is the shit true? Well, it's probably not about shit. Probably that shit is probably true.
Yeah, good night.
Kevin Hart, like Rick said, he probably should have just kept him out closed and kind of, fight his own battles.
Yeah, but I think somebody came and asked him about it. I don't think he went and volunteered a statement. I think they asked him how he felt about it, and that's when
he should have said a good no comment.
Yeah, he should have said whatever.
My take on it is I agree with you, Hannibal. I think it is the stuff that they're saying is true, to an extent, but I don't think I don't believe personally. I don't believe that Ellen herself is that type of person. Just because somebody might yell at you doesn't mean that they're a mean person. So I think that it may be a case where, yeah, she probably yelled at somebody once or twice, but I don't think that is the overall personality of her. I don't think so, but I don't know her, so that's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I don't know her. I can't
as
gauge
far
that.
as far as Kevin Hart and him sticking up for her, I didn't see nothing wrong with that. Like you said on Hannibal, like, you know, she came for his to have his back when he was going through his thing. I think that for him to do that was a small thing to do, especially if his experience with her and her staff or whatever experience it wasn't bad. Then I can see that. Like, I'll give an example. I think the way he did it was good. For example, how Terry Crews did the thing with Gabrielle Union, right?
He's terrible.
When Gabrielle Union said that she had experienced harassment or racism or whatever at America's Got Talent, and Terry Crews came out and said, "Well, she's not telling the truth. That's not true. Blah blah blah. Because I have never experienced like that. That's a bad approach, because just because you didn't experience something doesn't mean it's not happening. You know what I mean?
And Kevin Hart never said that. He never said
Yeah,
that.
he never said that.
Isn't the truth?
It's not true. He just said
He
that
spoke
his
on his
experience
experience.
with them has been pleasurable, and that's fine. I don't think nothing wrong with that. I think that if that's your experience and you're my friend, why wouldn't of somebody saying bad stuff about me, or let's say I've been mean to somebody, or I blow up on somebody and cuss them out real bad, like I have done before. You know what I mean? But that person don't know me like that, and one of y'all boys know me, and y'all could be like, look. The person that I experienced, well, even though y'all have probably experienced some of that too, but the person who I know isn't like that. Ain't nothing wrong with y'all coming in my defense, you know what I'm saying, as opposed to somebody that might not know me as well as y'all. So I don't think nothing wrong with Kevin Hart doing that. That if that's his experience, that's his experience.
Yeah, like you said, he didn't say they were lying. He said he spoke to his experience. Yeah. Unlike Terry Crews that came out and said Gabrielle Union was lying. Mm-hmm. And you know what?
That was some bullshit, man.
You know what? Just saying his name just make me sick. Just thinking about that whole garbage behind movie that he had with Ludacris, and just think about everything he say that just like, dude, you let another man just come out here and willingly broke your nuts, and then you come out and say, I didn't like it. Well, that was the only way that I was gonna make it in Hollywood.
Listen, you a man before you a goddamn star.
Like you said, you only get one chance. You only get one chance.
All that shit, you are a man.
His best thing he could have did in that situation was just shut up, because he don't know how bad that made him look. He should shut up about that situation.
Now, Rex, that's one of them shut the fuck up moments right there.
Yeah.
That one of the moments where somebody should just shut the fuck up. Don't say shit. Terry Crews, just be quiet and act. Like, don't say shut up and dribble. He's the motherfucker that need to just shut up.
The only reason why I said Kevin Hart should have just shut up is because if later on this thing come out and all this stuff tend to be true or whatever, they're gonna come back on him and be like, well, he defended this broad and she been doing this shit the whole time, whatever. And to me, like I said, man, the whole situation, especially with the non-payment of the employees, though, that show.
I don't know about that's kind of weird. I mean, she been on the show for fucking what, almost 11 years, 12 years.
Yeah, I think even more than that, probably. That show been on for a while.
It might be close to 20 years.
Yeah,
that show been on for a while.
And interns don't always get paid.
Employees, come on, man.
Interns don't always get paid.
I don't know.
No, I ain't talking about intern. I talking about like when they've been talking about recently. You know, when she came out like a couple of months ago and were like, yeah, you know, I take care of my employees during this harsh time with COVID and everything, and the whole time she ain't been paying the people. You know, so I mean, I don't know why people would come out. I don't see why people say what now?
Both ends. I need to see proof of that. Both ends. I need to see receipts, because that's easy to track.
Yeah.
Payment.
Well, if ain't no payment being made, ain't no receipts. So I mean, and I don't understand why. I don't understand. But my thing is, I don't understand why a certain number of people would just come out and lie like that and make that shit up or whatever.
But is it one person saying that, or is it like 20 people saying they ain't get paid?
It's a handful of people that she on her staff.
A handful of people that work with her that staff that say that, and it's another handful that say they didn't got paid. So I don't know who to believe.
It could be something caught up in the show. I don't know. As a matter of fact, I don't even know. We don't know the details about that because it's speculation until we get facts.
Look here, man.
The only thing is with Kevin Hart,
I always thought that bro
he didn't call nobody a liar. So
he what?
He didn't call anybody a liar.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the only thing I can say about. Well, he didn't call anybody a liar. So with him not calling anybody a liar, and it comes out to be true, he saves himself in the back end to come out and say, well, that was, I didn't know that was going on, but my experiences was that, and that she did that. He can put himself in a position to make a come up, is all I'm saying. With that under Will he? No, he too stupid.
I don't think he put his foot in his mouth. I don't think so.
No, had he just not said anything at all, though?
Yeah.
If something come up and it acted true and they decide to take Allen off, so that's his little daytime spot there.
Yeah. Well, he can come in and say, I'll take care of them people's expenses. I'll pay them. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Because he got the money.
All right. What else we got in entertainment? That it? What else?
And on we go.
Okay, sports. The Rock is now him and his investment group are now the owners of the XFL for a $15 million purchase.
You smell what the Rock is cooking. I can't do the eyebrow, so
I feel like you practiced some of that. I feel like you practiced that.
I mean, we only been doing this shit for years.
What you think about that one, Rex?
I think it's a good move for The Rock. He gonna bring a little more popularity, a little spotlight to the league. And honestly, man, I think some more talent will try to go to the XFL. With The Rock being out there.
Is the
it's so
XFL
crazy
for like younger players that didn't go to the NFL, or is it just for anybody that can play football?
I think it's for anybody that can
if you
play.
Can make it, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you can
shit like that.
Yeah.
So you could be a 30-year-old athletic dude and get in the XFL.
If you make the team,
if you stand out.
Okay, I didn't know if it was like for the college kids coming up that just didn't like the
the college kids can come out too. Yeah.
Or whatever those the other leagues they got.
Yeah. So for The Rock, he played at the University of Miami.
Right.
But
hating ass.
But yeah, whatever.
How about why right?
He didn't get picked up and he didn't make it in the NFL and he didn't make it in Canadian football. You know what I'm saying? It's for those guys. I think in his mind, he probably getting it for those guys who probably didn't get a fair shake. Maybe they got injured or something. They couldn't make it in the NFL. Maybe that injury lingered on and they needed to do some more rehab and they couldn't make it in the CFL at the time. Now you got this other league here where you can come back, you rehab, you're healthy, you probably got yourself in better shape, or maybe you had some life experience or something. This is your chance to put on film some footage going against some other people. Maybe you get a shot in training camp in the NFL to make it into the league. Now, the XFL was doing all right before, like the whole COVID thing. They're going to need investors to put in there because the big problem is insurance, payment of the players, and all the other stuff. That's how the USFL ended up going downhill when your boy Trump was running the show.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's more or less like another league, kind of like CFL, how the Europe League used to be back in the day.
Yeah. The NFL Europe used to be pretty good, man. You know what I'm saying? Watch a little Joe Hamilton or something like that.
What y'all think T.O. can make it in the XFL after his little sprint race with your boy?
Could make it. They don't want him in the XFL.
Hey, he's still fast. He still got hands.
T.O. wouldn't go for that shit, man. T.O. ain't gonna play in no XFL.
No. He wanted to play with the big boys, man.
I had to ask.
Then they gonna put T.O. on somebody's staff as a receiving coach or something like that, man.
All right.
Yeah. Now he can't do that.
What about NBA back? How y'all feel about the NBA being back now? Actually, finally, y'all feel good?
I told y'all niggas. Like the little girl say, like Boosie little daughter say, I told y'all niggas.
So Rex, you watching?
Oh yeah. Matter of fact, I'm actually watching the game right now. San Antonio.
Said, they don't need to come back. I am not watching.
Yeah. and what I tell y'all right after that in that same episode, y'all said you watching? Hell yes, I'm watching, though. I want to see all the NBA action. It's fantastic. How about that?
That's been a few episodes later. They've been a few episodes later.
A few episodes later.
A few episodes later. Hell yeah, I'm gonna watch that. Hell yeah,
I
I'm watching
mean, listen, I still think them fellas should have strike and banned them boy over the table. You ain't gonna never get me to change my mind about that. But as long as they got him on TV, yeah, I'm gonna watch. So
They still promoting social justice. They still promoting it.
What about the boy that didn't want to stand? Didn't want to kneel. What's the
he get what he get. He get what he get. He should have just did. He should have just did the right thing. If he had knelt, Jason Isaacs. Jason Isaacs. Yeah. If he had knelt, he would have been all right. Now he can't do nothing.
I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna go that far now. I ain't talking about that.
I ain't going that far. I going that far.
Hey, I'm gonna just say this.
He should have just opted out the season. He ain't want to kneel.
But he still won't
my
play.
thing is,
he a rookie though. He can't do that.
My whole thing is the reason he gave, because he just been spitting out just ridiculousness, dog.
Yeah, I like his reason.
Yeah.
He said he felt like God put on his heart for him not to kneel.
So God singled him out and he ain't tell nobody else?
Right, exactly. Like you special.
Hey, hold on. Hey,
God, he tell none of the other players don't kneel.
His prayer call to God is not gonna go how me and your prayer call. Our prayer call. You know, so Lord touch him in a special
everybody else tell him and he tell nobody else but him. I don't want you to kneel, son. I want you to stand.
Right. Huh?
You know what I'm saying? He
Even the devil though. The devil got him, man. Got to set him up for the kill.
I don't believe in coincidence, dog. That thing happened for a reason.
That is hilarious. That's hilarious.
I feel bad for the young man, though, man. Nobody need to have a knee injury like that, man.
Oh, man.
I hope he come back strong, and I hope the ancestors taught him a lesson.
I hope so,
yeah. I hope he got a lot of time to think about it. I'll tell you that. A lot of time.
All right. Y'all see Steph Curry he's gonna get his own brand under Armour.
Hey, that's good for him. Anytime a brother coming up, making a positive come up like that, I want to see it like that.
I thought
that was the dude. His shoes have been orthopedic 30s and ugly as hell. But I'm happy to see the dude capitalizing off of the success that he's had. You know what I'm saying? Because if you ask me, it hasn't been any Jay Wetter. You know what I'm saying? Except for KD in the fourth. You know what I'm saying? So.
That's funny. All right. What else we got in sports?
I like your boy Pat Mahomes buying into part of the Kansas City Royals.
Yeah, Kansas City Royals, bro. That dude. Listen, this Pat Mahomes, he living his best life right now, man. He's the best quarterback in football. He got the biggest contract in football. They probably gonna try to go and win another Super Bowl. He just living his best.
Happen, but...
Hey, he's 24 years old now.
Yeah.
He gonna live good.
Hey, and I promise you, if I see him do a behind the back pass this year and he complete it,
he can do it.
They just gotta go ahead and hand him the championship. Because I seen him do it on the video, the behind the back pass, and it come out with some fire on it. And dude catch it down like a downfield pass. It was number a throw to the running back, but at the same time, like, that's how you get down now, bro?
Mm-hmm. He can do it all. He can throw with his eyes closed. He can throw without looking. It don't matter. He can make any pass.
Hey, and that right there, who used to sling that thing like Brett Favre used to sling it like that, be able to sling it from all them different angles, not with the type of accuracy, because he, sometimes he threw it to the other team. But he used to throw the ball like that, not.
And now we get to the point where Hannibal always runs out and compares a great person to an average quarterback. You cannot compare Mahomes to Brett Favre.
Without the type of accuracy that Patty Mahomes said that with. I said Brett Favre used to be able to throw the ball in all kind of crazy positions, but not with the accuracy. That's all I say. I ain't saying Brett Favre is the superb being when it comes to quarterbacks. I'm saying he used to throw the ball in all type of different positions, but without the type of accuracy that Patty Mahomes displays. He doesn't have that accuracy.
Pat Mahomes remind me of Dan Marino. That's who he remind me of.
Well,
fantastic,
you know what? He is far better than
accuracy.
Dan Marino. Because he got something Dan Marino could never have.
Like what? I'll
A
bite the
doggone
beat.
Super Bowl win.
I know.
He got a
I know.
ring too.
Like
Yeah.
all them Atlanta quarterbacks and all them Atlanta running backs and all them other Atlanta players. Nobody got one. So we got something
That's
in common.
cool. Hey, that's cool. That's cool. Dan Marino don't got one. So
No, you don't. No, you don't. No,
hey,
you don't.
him and OJ McDuffie. Hey, they don't got one. Well, all
But Pat Mahomes is that dude though. He's that guy.
Hey, I just hopefully one day Julio can get one. I don't want Julio to go out like a T.O. with no championship or Randy Moss with no championship.
You gonna have to go to another team then.
You know what I'm saying? I hope you don't have to go out like that. I think we're gonna get one in my lifetime. All we need is one. And then I'm going to Atlanta and I'm going to party.
Wait a minute, hold up. You saying Julio gonna get one?
Yeah.
With y'all?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You need to cut that. You need to cut that out, man.
Yeah.
You can't even make that happen on Madden.
Hey, that did happen on Madden. And guess what? Super Bowl. Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah. Were you playing on rookie?
No, I've been playing on all man. You know better than that.
Doubt that. I seriously doubt that. I seriously doubt that. You ain't playing all Madden in Atlanta win the Super Bowl. I seriously doubt that.
It's impossible. It's
they're a cursed franchise, Prime. They curse. They ain't gonna never win nothing.
What cheat code you put in?
I ain't putting no cheat code. You know what it was?
Up, down, left, right.
I know how to call plays better than the offensive coordinator.
This us, man. You can tell us.
I tell you, Prime. Up, down, left, right, X, Y, and all that stuff.
Hey, come play.
What now?
I don't know. I can't play, man. I'll be trash.
Hey, Prime, and that's how you know you got him. When them boy broke down, yeah, well, come play me then. Come outside then. That's what you do then. No. You ain't gonna never get that. How about that?
I'm complete trash, man. All right. I don't know where y'all at on sports, but are we done with sports? Are we still talking about it?
No, we good, man. We can move on to another topic in sports.
Got something else?
That's it.
Yeah,
the NCAA. The NCAA, they have broken it down to conference only schedules. I know the SEC did.
Mm-hmm.
So we can't get a Florida and Florida State matchup this year. But I think Florida was gonna beat the shit out of us because I ain't gonna say beat the shit out of us, but they defense, whew, Lord have mercy. Yeah, they defense kind of stopped. But I like what the NCAA is doing. Do I think they'll get through a whole season? No, because I think COVID ravaged that thing and it's gonna fall apart.
I tell you, man, they wait until after November 3rd to start the season. They good.
Yeah,
they're good after that.
Yeah,
after election day. All right. Anything else? You gonna move on to politics next, or nope?
Yeah. Getting into them politics.
Political. I'm trying to say political. I could not say that shit. All right. COVID-19 and its effects on our education system. Hannibal, you had some words about this.
Actually, that's the question that I was going to ask you guys. How do y'all feel that COVID? What type of domino effect will COVID-19 have on the education system?
Well,
and from you want me to go first? I really want to hear what Rex got to say about it first because he's been quiet on this episode, and I don't like the quietness coming from this man. I want to hear him sound off. I want to know.
I thought I've been talking a pretty good amount today. I mean, I ain't even like regular, but it's all good. I mean,
no, man. I want to hear you talk about how these kids going to be affected by the COVID-19 and the education system going forward, man.
Well, we already see what's going on. We got a school in Gwinnett County. First day back, yeah, students get the COVID. And
Paulding County.
Paulding County, okay.
Paulding County.
A student took a picture of the crowd in the halls going from class to class or whatever. And you would think that they would have that organized, not like the regular way kids change classes, but some type of, different way or whatever. But they had every kid in the hallway. It was a mosh pit. Only a few kids had on masks. And my thing is this: if you got the adults not able to follow the rules, the kids ain't gonna follow the rules. So once them kids go back to school, and some counties are letting their kids go back to school, in person or whatever. Once that happens, these numbers gonna jump up, and it's gonna be a real cold winter. That's how I put it. So
You know that principal said that the principal that suspended that girl that took that picture,
yeah.
he said that one of his statements was that they didn't have a way to enforce kids to wear masks. They can
That's
enforce
like
it at
Just put
school.
it in the rule books.
Yeah, exactly. Use a fucking school full of children.
Hold up. They can enforce a dress code.
You tuck your shirt in
They
and
can,
wear a belt.
exactly
enforce
all
the
that
cell
stuff, but you
phone
can't
policy.
enforce
Yeah,
masks. You
they can
can't
take your
mandate
cell
masks.
phone from you if you take it out in class.
They got repercussions
can't
for
make you
all
wear a
that
mask?
shit. But for some reason, if you wear a mask, if you decide you don't want to wear a mask, they don't know how to tell. They don't know how to reprimand you for that.
Right. Right. Exactly.
That shit, man.
They send you home for
Kids.
everything else. They call parents for everything else.
Stupid as fuck. That's just some old
You know what they need to bring out?
I don't believe we should wear mask bullshit. That's what that is.
Right. Yeah. Talk about this infringing on their rights or whatever, but it's just stupid. And going down the line, it's really gonna mess up the educational system for these kids for a while. You know, because this shit ain't going away no time soon, man. We should have been already getting these kids ready to go back to school because all of this shit should have been crushed by March or April. All this shit should have been done. Memorial Day came and went. Americans lost their mind, and that's what set us back all the way. We took a bad swing the first time. We got a second chance right now to take a good swing. We about to take another swing in the month.
That was the second chance. That was the second swing, dog.
What was the second swing?
That was the second swing after Labor Day. That was the second swing. You know what the first swing was?
No, I talking about in March and April. That been the first swing when them boy been talking about shutting down and everybody been shut down and at home at first. And then Memorial Day came.
Oh yeah,
everybody going crazy. Them boy going out to the beaches. Them boy going out to the parks. They had a party in the Ozarks. One dude from the Ozarks just carried it around the country a little bit, and it just spread like wildfire, dog. So that's what I mean when I say the first swing in the miss. And now we got the chance right here to do everything right as far as these kids, and they forcing these kids out. And the worst thing about it, the president made this idiotic statement about the COVID numbers will go down once the kids go back to school. That makes no sense. That makes no sense.
Once the heat up.
Once the weather heats up. COVID is still here, baby. Still here, baby.
It'll disappear one of these days.
I don't even understand how kids being at school got anything to do.
Anything exactly, dog. Like
So,
this dude, man.
This is why they force the kids to go back to school.
Force the parents to go back to work.
They force the parents to go back to work.
Exactly.
But
Because they
this
really
is-
worried
this
about
is-
the economy.
This the thing that gets me though. All right, so in all of Georgia, and I think I think they got the same thing down here. They send a thing home with the parents asking, would you like for your kids to go virtual training, or would you like for them to physically go to school? I guess in that particular county, Paulding County, and a lot of counties around,
Hybrid. They got the hybrid option too.
yeah, they got that. They elected for those kids to go back to school. It's parents out there that are fed up with these kids being home, so they just send them back to school because they tired of them being at the house.
That's a
Instead
damn
of
thing.
thinking about the kids' safety. So I'm not going to put the onus just on the government and all the system, which the government is wrong, and they should have came out and said no school, or if we're going to have school, it's going to be a virtual training, and we're going to have virtual classrooms, and that's how we're going to grade our system, and we're going to ask parents to do X, Y, and Z for this kid, so that school system can go by what is as little hiccups as possible. Now, what I don't agree with the government or the state government is if those kids play sports or anything like that, they have to go to school. They have to physically go to school. I got a cousin that plays volleyball. She didn't want to give up her opportunity to play volleyball because, of course, this is an opportunity. This is a senior year. She's never going to get that back. Of course, the kid is going to want to play. My cousin asked her, she said, yo, I don't really want you to play, but being that you're 18 now, this is the plan that we're going to put in place so we can protect each other as much as we can, and this, that, and the third. She goes to practice, she comes home, she takes the clothes off at the door, because really, to be honest with you, She begged my cousin to play. My cousin didn't want her to play, but she wanted to play anyway. But so my cousin was like, since you want to play so badly, we're gonna do it. I don't want you to, to feel a certain type of way. If you making the decision that you want to go to school, that's fine. This is what we're gonna do. She take her clothes off, like nurses do when they first come home. Take clothes off in the the washroom area, and then you come on and go take a shower and all that other stuff like that. So I understand, but at the same time, I think that's where the government could have kicked in and said, yeah, no sports. No sports. The Georgia High School Association, all the high school associations, no sports. I understand why they want to play sports, because there's a lot of kids, they trying to get scholarships.
That ain't it, though.
Their money.
Money.
Volleyball don't bring you no money. But you know what bring you money? You know what bring you money?
Football and basketball.
Football. Not so much basketball, but football bring you money in the state of Georgia. In the state of South Carolina, in some areas it's football, in some areas it's basketball. But in the state of Georgia, Alabama, most southern states, football is king. Football is cash. And they was gonna have that because those schools, matter of fact, not even the school systems, county systems, some of the small towns, that's their income. That's their revenue. That's how they get everything. They get everything off there. And to get back to the education, I don't like the fact that I've read somewhere that some parents, even when they was out there, and I mentioned something on someone's live when Governor McMaster was out and saying this stuff. I said, look, hey, it shouldn't be no problem for the parents to teach the kids at home. Just get them the virtual equipment that they can use that teach and hold the kids accountable. You know what I'm saying? For their training and for their work. You know what those parents came out and said to me? No, I don't want to do that. They need to go back to school. They need to go back to school. I ain't got time to be doing all that. I ain't got time to do that. I ain't no teacher. So that means telling me that just tells me that you haven't been teaching your kids at home like you're supposed to be doing.
And the first
Right.
teacher.
Exactly.
Right.
Well, my thing on my whole take on the whole COVID on education is my kids have come and said, look, I would like to go to school. My daughter has said that she does better in an actual school setting. She can focus better. And I agree with her. Being home, her focus isn't as good because she's a good student. She's a great student when she's at school. So I actually thought about it, and at first I didn't want them to go, but she actually made an argument for herself, and I was like, maybe going to school would be a better thing. Thinking about the hybrid option where they would go to school for 2 days but be home virtual the other 3 days, and thought about it for a while. But then what I had to realize is that both of my kids, they're very adamant about not getting COVID. So they make sure they have their masks. They don't want to be around people out and about, blah, blah, blah. They taking all the proper precautions. And I know that they're going to do well, but you have those parents that don't believe that COVID is so serious. And they're probably passing that sentiment on to their kids. So the kids don't take it serious either. And then those kids are going to be in school with my kid. And they're going to be reckless and just all over the place, and not abiding by the boundary like the guidelines that they need to be. And those are the ones that scare me. Just and I can't account for those children. I can only worry about mine. So we said, it's fully virtual for us until there's a vaccine or there's the proper precautions in place in school where it really prohibits the chance to spreading it. If they ain't got the right stuff in place, I ain't no way I can do it. I just can't do it. That's how I feel about COVID and the education system.
But that's just real, man. And like how you say just now, about other parents being responsible. A lot of them not, man, and even Hannibal said that a little while ago. You actually got parents out there talking about, oh yeah, they got to go back to school. I'm tired of them being at home. Seriously? You tired of your kids being at home? That's what it is. That's a real adult answer. That's a real adult response.
The boys missed the babysitters, man.
Yeah, I mean, and that's ridiculous, man. And my whole thing is, for me, and I understand, you got the parents out there like that or whatever, but when they acting like kids, somebody got to lay down the law. The government should have made a mandate of what was, as soon as they saw this shit getting bad like this coming into June and July, They should have made a mandate. No school starting until after fall. Until we get this shit straight. Because COVID not only fucking people up right now and here and now, but it's gonna give you long-term effects too that people don't even really begin to know about.
Yeah, because it's gonna affect your respiratory system. And
Right.
anything that attacks your respiratory system is gonna have long-term effects to it. And
Right.
who knows what's gonna happen
Which is a
5,
big
10,
reason.
15 years down the line after you had COVID.
That's a big reason why you shouldn't want people playing sports at school for this shit. Because if they fuck up their respiratory system, they can't play sports.
No,
You can be able to play sports if your respiratory shit fucked up. You can't fucking breathe and shit. You can't play sports. That's just
You know what I'm saying? And like me thinking about how would I have felt when I was young and playing sports, and just trying to put myself in that space if I would have wanted to play as a kid. I don't know, man.
Man, as a kid, everybody gonna want to play as a kid, but that's why you gotta have adults in the room to be like, no,
But I know,
you can't play right now.
That's why
I know my mom wouldn't have been tripping about like me being at home. She would have been all for me having virtual education to get my stuff done, and she would have made sure that I did it. Because if I wouldn't have did it, I would have never heard him of it, because that's just how she is.
A kid does not have the visibility of the bigger picture. So a child's way, while they can have their input, they don't make the decisions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No way they can make the decisions. And I get it. Kids want to play. They love their sports, and I get it. I get they want to get out there and play, but it's just not safe enough. Only the NBA, which has a big budget to do this with, has displayed a capability of being able to contain something, have the right processes and procedures in place.
It's not the budget with the NBA, it's the personnel. You only got 12 to 15 players per team. Then you got the coaches, which they made them cut down. They made them cut down and drop a couple coaching spots on the team. So now you got your team in a hotel and that stuff like that too. I'm
comparing that to high schools, even colleges. No, not colleges, but high schools. I'm comparing that to high schools as far as sports goes. And when I say the NBA, they have a budget to be able to contain a situation where they can allow players to still be able to play. But high schools don't have a way to do that.
Now, don't get me wrong with the high schools. From what I'm hearing, what I've heard is it will be mandatory testing on game days.
That's
not game days, but because they got the rapid test now, but they get the results back pretty quick, or during the week or something like that. Something where they have to do mandatory testing. I think it's weekly or something.
Yeah, but if I take the test on Monday and our game is Friday, and I'm going home, I'm doing other shit during the week.
Yeah.
This I took on Monday could come back negative. I could have catched the shit Thursday and be out there on the field playing Friday. Yeah. People in the NBA, they're in the bubble. They're not going anywhere. But the people they're in the
and they still get tested every day.
Exactly. So that plan with the high school shit is, I don't think it's a good plan.
We'll say what the high school thing doesn't work. The reason why the high school doesn't work, look at the baseball.
Yeah.
Probably reason why high school ain't work.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at the St. Louis Cardinals.
They got plenty of money and budget. They refuse to be in a bubble as adults.
Exactly, as adults.
The players refuse the bubble. Exactly. Yeah. The players refuse the bubble.
Man.
And for high school, I understand it, but I don't think they should play. I understand the reason why some of the kids want to play, but I don't think they should play.
Me either.
And I know why the schools want them to play, but I don't give a damn about your budget. You can find another way to generate revenue.
All right. That was COVID effect on education.
Yeah.
Sprinkle some sports in there.
I got some funny for you for politics.
Oh, what's happening? What's happening?
So Neil Young is suing Donald Trump for the alleged illegal use of his music at his rallies. He says, imagine how it feels to hear "Rockin' in a Free World" after this president speaks at one of his rallies.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gonna have to pay that. He gonna have to pay that.
So, but on to a more serious trip.
I want to
Baby
talk
Ruth.
about the Equality
Baby Ruth.
Act. You talking about?
Oh, I thought you were gonna talk about Baby Ruth. Well, all right, go ahead.
Who?
You
Babe
hear
Ruth.
about the explosion in Beirut?
Oh, Beirut.
Yeah.
Oh, I did hear about that. I did see that shit. That I don't want to talk about that. What do they got to do with us though? Politics wise.
Politically, that's what you want to say.
Yeah, that's the word.
You just can't get that one together. Politically.
I was saying, do you think Trump may have successfully took a big hit to the cabal?
Man, I don't fucking know. I don't even know.
Never mind. Go on. Say what you gonna say. We can talk about. We're not gonna do this right now. We just go. We'll talk about.
God damn it.
This is what I'm talking about. That dynamic dysfunction. This is what I'm talking about right here, dog. Keep it going. Keep it going.
I was gonna talk about the Equality Act that's going through Congress right now.
You mean the HEALS Act?
No.
Oh yeah, the Equality Act.
The
Equality Act, yeah.
Oh, the pedophile Act. Oh, that's terrible.
The one that's supposed to give pedophiles the rights, give rights to pedophiles in the court of law. Tell me how that makes sense in any fashion. Please, somebody tell me.
And if you call them out, you discriminate against their rights.
This don't make sense. Now they can't be. Now they say, if this goes into effect, then churches and like the Boy Scouts can't they can't not hire people because they're already registered sex offenders or pedophiles or shit like that. They gotta hire them. They can't discriminate against them.
Hey, like Pimp C said, man, you touching my family, I'll kill you, nigga.
Exactly. Period. I don't give a fuck what that law say. That law say, you pedophile, you fuck with minds. That's it. We cashing.
That's the thing, though, man. You gotta think how bad our society is fucked up. That you classify pedophilia as a sexual orientation.
Yeah, that's stupid.
What kind of bullshit is that?
That's stupid. You're giving them rights to hurt children. The right to hurt children.
Somebody called it SBU because heinous acts like this.
But crime, like that goes into Pizzagate.
Yeah, that does go into Pizzagate.
Pizzagate. You gotta tell what this pizza. You gotta tell the people what this Pizzagate shit is.
Hit them with it, cute body. Hit them with
Pizzagate is basically they're talking about how there's this rich kid that runs a pizza parlor in the DC area. He's tied to the Bilderberg Foundation or to the what's the powerful family?
I forgot that.
Say it again, Prime.
Rothschilds, I thought you said.
The Rothschilds. Yeah, the Rothschilds.
Yeah.
So basically, they're trying to say that basically he's got a legit piece of business going, but underground they're basically funneling kids through there to elites.
See that now? So what you get? We gotta order the large with
anchovies
with baby spinach, something like that.
No. So what it is they saying like how pizza itself is referring to the female, and then if you call it ask for a hot dog, you're looking for boys.
Oh my!
Or you know how you reference sausage or whatever. Yeah.
That's disgusting, man. Oh, what?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's just.
So again, the Equality Act right there. They open the gates up where Pizzagate ain't gotta be undergroundable.
Yep.
Man, that's disheartening. That's very disheartening.
Very.
I want to know what's mentally wrong.
But don't surprise me though.
They would want to mess with a child versus
Hannibal, you must have
mess with a willing, capable adult.
So you must have been reading my mind, though. It's some type of mental something messed up in their head to make them act that way, man. That shit just don't make no sense. Why would you want to? Yeah. And this law y'all talk. Who came up with this law? They trying to pass this shit?
Yeah, so they're trying to say that they're supposed to expound on the Civil Rights Act of 1964. So they're trying to give more people. So they're trying to give rights to like the transgenders and all that stuff there.
Oh, see, and that's the problem with everybody trying to piggyback on the Civil Rights Act.
They were saying
I don't mind someone, a person of age, a transgender, whatever, sexual changes, your sexual orientation or whatever, I don't mind it. Pedophilia is disgusting, and it's a heinous act committed to a non-consenting adolescent.
Children.
That's disturbing, and it's disgusting.
Babies.
You know what I'm saying? The other stuff, I don't mind them. You know what I'm saying, being protected, because there's a lot of people out there who really do hate crimes against. You know what I'm saying, people who that orient because of their orientation or whatever. But the pedophilia, you touch mine, you die. Matter of fact, you ain't even got to touch mine. You touch somebody else's child.
You know, they say that the Civil Rights Act, when they mention sex, they only accounts for male or female, and that's why they adding in these other sexual orientations of transgender and pan, whatever the fuck all these other damn.
Well, see, that's bullshit in itself right there, because the civil rights.
You're still a male or female.
Yeah.
But the problem I have is that in this with this thing, when it comes to pedophiles, the pedophiles are saying that God has made me this way. God has said that
they're using the same
make
argument
to a person that likes kids, and they don't want to be punished because something that God has ordained for them. That's the bullshit that I don't like, that this gives a credence to. I don't like that it gives an avenue for people to say shit like that. That's just bullshit. Nobody said you are a person that's going to like kids.
Rather than focus on having equality for African Americans in this fucked up country, all across the world.
That's even more fucked up. That they would
get, every time there's every time there's something a movement for black people, is always just throw the transgender in there, throw this in here, throw this in there. Like, if you're a black transgender, you're still a black person.
Where's our legislation? You know what I mean? Where does legislation just come out the blue? Well, I don't know how long they've been working on it, but
man, they had a video that came out about 2 or 3 years ago. They had this. It was in Europe somewhere, where they were trying to explain that pedophilia was a sexual orientation. It's not something that's due by choice. It's something that you.
It's like schizophrenia. It's a sickness. Fuck that. You can't make me believe that it's an orientation. To me, it's
just put it like this. Just put it like this. It's a sickness. What I'm gonna do to you if I ever find out who you are. Just put it like that. And I really do mean that. I really do mean that. I'm down. If I kill the pedophile, I'm down to torture them in such a way that's gonna be heinous and disrespectful, and it's probably gonna be frowned on in the eyes of God.
I'll do my time.
Yeah.
I'll do mine.
But yeah, that's all it is, man. It's a gateway to open up other bullshit.
I'll do mine. Fuck it.
Fucking with the
It's disgusting.
But yeah, man, that's
pretty much.
That's that Equality Act, man. We gotta watch out for that, man. We do not want that passed. I don't think it should be passed personally. Even though it might be helpful to a group of people in a certain way, it's even more damaging to allow another set of people to give them a lot of justice in certain ways. They don't need it. So I don't think it's a good act to pass personally.
And so the next topic I was bringing was that Kanye West thing with politics. I mean, we're gonna have to get around here and walk out.
Hold on. We talking about this dude again? We talking about this dude?
We already killed him.
No. The Republicans right now are really backing to get this man on the ballot in certain states.
You already know what it's for. It's for them so they can take votes away from.
I say we don't want to be the people. We don't want to be the people perpetuating that idea in anybody's head. Then I don't want them to say they heard it from us.
Now, I'm putting it out there right now that we need to make sure we're educating all people around us that this shit ain't happening.
No, like that's not a good idea for you to go out there and try to put your vote with a rapper a rapper producer who don't know jack nothing about what's going on.
I'll say this, goddamn it. If you a person out there that would actually have voted for Kanye West, don't listen to this show. I don't want you listening to this fucking show.
Right. We don't want you as a fan.
You're a
Beat
fucking idiot if you believe that he is somebody that you would vote for and want as your president. I don't want you listening to what we talking about because you ain't the type of person that we're catering to. Fuck that, because that's just stupid. If you believe that he was even an option, then you are a part of the problem.
Well said, cuz. Well said.
Hey, I like that. I like that. T Prime. I like that.
It's dumb. This is dumb.
Speaking.
Yeah, man. We did kill him on here. Last or couple episodes ago.
Yeah, a couple episodes ago.
Right, we're gonna skip on past that then and move on next subject.
Moving on.
It's got time for sit your ass down, eh?
Segue.
All right, so that just brings us right to the part that we really need to jump into. Sit your ass the fuck down. No, I just added the fuck in there. It's just sit your ass down. We need to jump on that real fast. And you know what, Q? I'm gonna let you go first, sir. Tell me who's your sit your ass down for the day.
Today I am sitting down.
You are sitting down.
Presumptive nominee for the Democratic nomination for president of these United States of America, Joe Biden. I'm gonna need you to sit your old cranky, crusty ass the fuck down.
You ain't gonna say that, son, huh?
Because this bullshit that we are not the black people are not diverse as Hispanics. That our diversity of thought don't go any further than the Hispanics does. We all on one page, one accord. We all do the same thing, same way. Joe Biden, sit your white crusty ass the fuck down. I don't want to hear nothing out your mouth for the rest of the year. Shut the fuck up.
Through the body, bro.
Select your vice presidential nominee and shut the fuck up.
And please select somebody because we know you're gonna kill over in office.
Yeah.
You can barely walk now.
Apparently, we are not diverse, fellas. We are not diverse.
According to Joe Biden, we are all mindless slaves.
Yep.
We just all black folk. All us is black folk.
That's the guy we got to depend on. That's the dude we do. It's great. We in bad
Thank you,
time.
man. I appreciate that. That was a good one. I like that situation.
Pick your best devil. Pick your best devil.
All right.
I guess, yeah.
I'm gonna go to Rex. I'm gonna save you for last. I'm gonna go to.
No, let Rex go next. Let Rex go next. Let Rex go next.
This hold up. This primarily speaking, not Hannibally speaking. So with prime speaking, so whoever going next, that's how it goes down.
Because what I'm gonna say, because who I got to sit down, I guarantee you all of us gonna agree with.
Oh yeah, he did tell me. He did tell me. So Rex, I am gonna actually.
Yeah, I ain't hear this part.
Okay, I am gonna actually go next because when he gonna say something, all us gonna have to chime in on.
Oh, okay. That's what's up, then. Like I tell y'all, man, I just been living a fantastic week, man. Me and my son been getting down all week. So for me, if I gotta pick a person to sit down this week, I'm gonna pick Anthony Davis of the Los Angeles Lakers. I need him to sit down. He's posing as a big time player and as a guy that's gonna bring a championship to the Lakers, and he's a phony. I need him to sit down.
Call a man a phony, man.
Yeah, he's a phony. He's soft as cotton.
You know what? I'm cool with him saying this. I'm cool with him saying this.
Hannibal, you can't respond right now. This sit your ass down. You know responding. Everybody just saying. So you can't say that.
I say I'm cool with you saying this.
That's why I said it at the perfect time.
I'm cool with you saying this because every time you bring up something that you ain't got no factual evidence or nothing, you know what I'm saying? That person always end up showing you up. So go ahead, tell him sit his ass down.
I don't remember that at all. I know Anthony Davis needs to sit his ass down.
Don't take that.
I know Anthony Davis needs to sit his ass down. He know what time it is. He know Anthony Davis soft as cotton. That boy ain't done nothing in the NBA since he getting here.
Oh wow! Hey, come on, man. He had a bad game.
I ain't gonna say that, dog.
He had 8 points.
He had a bad week, man.
He had 8 points. That's it.
It's 8 points. That's just a bad game.
He's 7 foot. You mean to tell me you can't score more than 8 points? Come on.
Daryl,
sit your ass. Sit your big ass down.
I want to see what they do in the playoffs. That's why I ain't went so hard on them yet. When the playoffs start, then I'll start cooking.
Yeah, I noticed a lot of Laker fans being quiet before these playoffs because y'all get bounced in the first round. Your bubble.
But how about my boy down at the Heat, Duncan Robinson? But hey, boy got a shot so wet.
Yeah, gotta give.
I hope Jimmy Butler don't have any lingering effects though.
Well, Red,
we're gonna move on.
thank you for that. Sit your ass down, sir. I didn't.
No
agree
problem.
with
No
you.
problem.
I thank you for that. Appreciate it. All right. Next, Hannibal.
All right.
Sit your ass down. Lay it on me.
So my person on the SYAD list today is not just one person. It's an entire group of people.
Okay.
If your ass been out here collecting these bonused up, doubled up unemployment checks of the extra $600 a week on top of the $367 or whatever amount that you already get, and now you have no money, I'm gonna need you to sit your ass down, because it is no way in the world that you would get $967 or $76 every week that you shouldn't have no money right now. It is no way in the world that you should have no money right now.
Them boy
You
broke
should have
now.
put money. You should have put money back. Should have helped me. Even if you save $250 a week, you would still have at least $4,000 and something dollars.
That's $1,000 a month. You should have been stacking $1,000 a month. Easy.
Yeah, like, dude.
Making $1,000.
Now, and it's worse than that, because a lot of these people got income taxes back, and on top of the income tax, you got the stimulus check came in, and a lot of these people got kids.
Yep,
So when they got the stimulus check,
per kid.
they got the extra $500 for each kid, up to 3. You know what I'm saying? So if you have no money right now, and you know what I'm saying, you took advantage of the system, you probably quit your job and got that. You could have got a part-time job and still got the full unemployment benefits of the extra $600 a month. And you have no money right now, please sit your ass down.
You want a month, you want a week.
A week, my bad, a week.
A week.
Please sit your ass down.
A week.
Please sit down.
And
Yes.
people been going to work and ain't getting that money. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah.
900. I know people who work every 2 weeks. They don't bring home $976.
Not every 2 weeks. Well, you gotta think in 2 weeks, that's $1,900 in 2 weeks.
Now, that's a lot of people gross.
That's yeah. Anybody that been getting that shit and they broke now, they ain't saving their money. You's an idiot. You's a fucking idiot.
I want to hear what Rex got to say about them.
You know, Trump passed the executive order about this, and now he's moved it from $600 to $400 a week, which I think it actually should have been more like $300 a week instead of $400. Don't give him too much more. You know what I mean? Because people out here I've seen we're hiring signs at places that I go. So people are hiring for jobs. So if nobody can claim, ain't nobody hiring. That's bullshit.
They've been hiring. You
Yeah.
should have applied, like Cutie Body Brown was saying earlier. You should have applied back in June, started applying for jobs back in June. Matter of fact, for about 3 months, the VA was hiring people. Yeah, it was part-time. Yeah, you could get in there. You could get in there. Yeah, and they matter. Yeah, that's right. They still are. They hiring people for part-time positions where it's prime for you to just get your foot in the door. All you need to do is get your foot in the door.
That's it.
You work in a part-time position and you can still collect your unemployment benefits weekly. Come on, man.
People
It's no excuse.
man.
It's no excuse you don't have no money right now. None.
People are dropping the ball, man. Just they relishing in the now, not thinking about the later, man. Because that $600 extra a week was no joke. Like that's a lot of money. Like
Yeah.
Even if the unemployment check was little, that $600 on top of that is a lot every week.
Yeah.
That's a lot. That's a good.
Like I told you, they could have put $200. Matter of fact, they could have put $250 aside every week, and they would have ended up with $4,500 that they still have right now to make sure that they earn. You could have paid This is what I would have did, because I know I would have did this because when I got the military, I did this. I would have paid my rent up till next year sometime. I did that when I got out the military because I knew I wasn't gonna be able to find a job right away. You know what I'm saying?
So
If you ain't got no money now, you an idiot. Just like you
that way
said.
you can, any money you do bring in is not just extra, but you can play a little bit better. You ain't got to worry or
Not
struggle.
even play. What I need to spend money for now? What I'm gonna take a trip and risk getting COVID-19?
That's what they were doing.
They take a trip.
On
They out here.
trips,
They
yeah.
going out. They balling. They got these
Yeah,
4K TVs. They got everything.
They brought them some memories.
Atlanta every weekend. The niggas
They
out
brought
in
some memories.
Houston the weekend. He been over in New Orleans another weekend. I was like, shit,
And
nigga.
it's a lot of dudes out here who got that extra $600. Spend it on whole pussy. They was out there chasing that guap. You know what I'm saying? Now they ain't got no guap. So what? So how you gonna get the WAP now, baby?
They
You know what I'm
spend their
saying?
guap on that WAP. That's what the problem is.
Wow.
All right. That's good, man. That's good, Hannibal. I appreciate that. 'Cause I agree with you on that one for all the motherfuckers such as that. Rex, you ain't had nothing to say about them people?
Well, I mean, I've been listening to y'all, you know, and I've been like, yeah, I dig where y'all coming from. Some of the people I gotta, you know, have a little empathy for, because some people, I mean, they're in hard times. So that money really helped them in a certain way. And I think the fact that they're gonna, you know, try to downgrade that shit and change that shit to like $200 or $300 a week, that's bullshit. I mean,
Hold on, bro.
Hannibal
That's
doing
200 on all. That's 200 or 300. That's $600 on your already. Say you get $367 or $76, $376 a week. That's $600 a week extra on top of that. So you get $976 a week. And
but see, you're
broke
going with a round figure, and the only thing I'm saying is some people got serious expenses that we don't know about. You know, they gotta
serious
have.
expense that you can't take care of?
Can I finish, man? Can I finish?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I mean, some people got real serious expenses. They gotta handle their business or whatever. I understand what y'all saying that some people really did fuck the system over and got lazy and been like, yeah, we just getting all this free money, so we just gonna sit at home. We getting paid more to sit at home than going to work or whatever. But a lot of people, and you always got to remember, especially black people, us, people that look like us in dire situations, dog. So you can't just sit here and say that they don't deserve $600 a week or whatever, because in my opinion,
I ain't saying they don't deserve it. I'm saying they're stupid for not using it right.
I understand what you're saying, that they stupid for not using it right, but at the same time, a lot of black Americans don't know how to finance. They don't know how to handle their money.
Bullshit.
Well, you can say that bullshit or whatever, but that's the truth. You can say that maybe because of your situation, but that's the truth. A lot of black people do not know how to finance their money.
That's true.
So you can't just put the blame on them like that and just be like, oh, y'all deserve what the fuck y'all get, this, that, and the third, or blase, blase. Them people need that money, man.
Well, I'm going to say they deserve what the fuck. I'm going to deserve.
Hannibal, before you say something, the reason why you can agree that what he just said is true is because that's why they ain't saved no money, because they don't know what to do with the motherfucker. They don't know how to handle their financials. That's why they've been fucking it off the whole time they've been getting it, because they don't know how to take care of money. So that's true.
This is why I call bullshit on that though, because you knew
yeah,
you
but
had to pay.
even before the stimulus stuff, they've been fucking over money for the longest time, because like I said before, a lot of black people don't know how to finance their money, so they've been fucking their money up for the longest time. It's not like their situation or their mentality gonna change right now because they're getting a stimulus. They still looking at it the same way. That most of them people, they look at that stimulus like a lottery winning or something like that.
True.
So let me tell you why I feel like that. And from the people that I know, yes, it's people out there with some messed up situations. Yeah, this, that, and the third. But bro, these people knew they had bills. They decided not to pay their bills, and it took that $976 that they was getting a week, and they took trips. They did everything else except for pay their bills.
You know you just proven what he just said, right?
Thank you, exactly.
But I'm saying I ain't got no sympathy for that shit.
But all I'm saying is you're saying the same thing Rex saying. These people don't.
But
know
I ain't got no sympathy for that.
I understand you don't.
Because they had a lot of COVID plans set up where you could. if you say you didn't want to pay the lump sum, you could have paid a little bit here and there, a little bit here and there, so you ain't had to worry about paying your whole electric bill or paying all of this or paying all of that. You decided that you made the choice to put that money, to not pay no money on that, and now you're crying that you're broke. That's why I have no
listen. But what Rex is saying, for one, I agree with both of y'all. However, what Rex is saying, Hannibal, is that those people made those decisions because they don't know they don't know the proper way that they should have been handling that money. They know they got a bill, but when you get a lump sum, some people that when they get a lump sum of money, they don't understand what to do with their money. They say, oh, let me go buy a $500 pair of sneakers, or let me go let's go take a plane trip on some other place, whatever the case may be, because they don't know what they should be doing with their money. Yeah, whether they know they have a bill or not is irrelevant for knowing how to handle the money that they come in even though they know that bill exists. That's the issue with not handling the financials.
Yeah, I understand. I agree with what Rick said too, and the fact that if you think about that rich dad poor dad, the mindset is if you're broke, you think broke. If you're rich, you think rich.
Yeah, and
a lot of us have been taught how to think rich.
Don't get me wrong now, Rex. I still don't think they still should get that $600 a week. I still think it should be $300.
They should get something, but I don't think they should get that much.
Because
why y'all don't think they should get at least $5 a week?
What that does is this says, well, I can't just sit on my ass all day and just collect this unemployment. I got to get up and make some money because I got shit to take care of. I can't just sit around and wait for somebody else to do it for me. I need to go do something.
And my whole point is this: is not a lot of people doing that or have that mentality. A lot of people need that money. Yeah, that's my whole point.
You can't just get the money.
You want to continue that on that
mindset. I'm gonna sit on my ass and just wait for somebody to take care of me. You can't do
that. But even listening to your reasoning, I mean, Square Buzz, that's just your feelings. You know, this is a serious situation.
What you
mean? You got $976 a week.
Yeah, so why shouldn't
you ain't paid not one bill, brother?
No, okay, but at the same time, y'all saying that y'all don't want them to get that. Why shouldn't they get that money?
I said they shouldn't get the $600. They can break it down to $300-400, which I said maybe $400 or something like that.
Do y'all realize that most
people you still get $400 on top of whatever you get in unemployment? You still get $400 extra on top of what you already get in unemployment. It's not that you getting just a solid $500. You getting $400 on top of your unemployment benefits already. So you still got the potential to bring home $776 versus $976.
It's two things to my response. Number one, if you getting the $600 extra a week, and you were not taking advantage of that and taking care of your business, then that's your fault. That's your fault and your problem. And because of that, I don't feel that you deserve to continue getting that extra $600 a week. You need to get up off your ass and work or do something. Hustle, do something, motherfucker. Don't just sit there.
So basically,
the $600 a week because
everybody
else, like me, like all us, we still get up and go to work. And we get,
and that's my whole, and see, and y'all, and I noticed that y'all continue.
Let me finish.
Okay, go ahead.
The same pay that we were getting before all this goddamn pandemic shit going on. We don't get no break. We put our lives on the line. We go out there and risk ourselves and go out there and work to provide. But you just sit home and you get that $600. I get it. You in a dire situation where you need help. Here's the help. But you didn't use that help properly. You fucked it off and did all kind of stupid shit, and now you still broke 6 months later. You still fucking
and you about to get evicted because you never paid your rent.
Getting this money, you need to. You still need help. Okay, let's slash it down. $300. You still get something, but get off your ass and go out there and work because them people that been working the whole time, we ain't give them shit. We ain't give them shit.
And that's the thing. You making it personal, and that's why you can sit here and say,
it's not personal.
That's millions of other people out here doing the same goddamn thing. They ain't me.
No, but listen to why he's saying for a minute, man.
I think you missing the point.
That we working this, and
how are we helping our situation by allowing our people to continue to get handouts, and we still get We still get called out.
It's not a handout.
Yes, it is.
Yes,
No,
it
it's
is.
not. No, it's not a handout.
Yes, it is.
Dog,
Wait.
you know how much money that
Hannibal,
is?
Hannibal,
I
You
can't
had
even get to
19
tell the reason why it's not a
reports.
handout. It's not a handout.
Yes,
I
it
want you-
is.
Not a
I want
handout.
you to explain to me. I want you to
19
explain to
weeks,
us.
man.
It's a
I want you
handout,
to
bro.
explain to us why you say it's not a handout.
It's not a handout. For one, you pay your taxes, so your tax money is supposed to give you something back. That's like a security fund or something like that. If something happened to you or your
Social
career
Security,
with it.
Medicare, Social Security, Medicare,
No, but see, Brown, no, they ain't fair, Brown, because you
Medicaid.
know what I'm talking about, man. You know what I'm talking about. When people people get more money taken out their taxes more than anything. People get raped on paychecks week after week after week.
Yeah, and these people
When they
ain't having
regular
nothing
pay,
to
man. Let me
taken out.
finish. Let me
They
finish for a
making more
minute. Let me
money
finish.
than
Let me
who
finish
is
for a
making
minute.
money.
Let me finish for a minute. You're not
Remember,
talking for about 5
it
minutes.
affected
Let me
the
get
ones
mine
who
right
don't
now. Let me get mine right now. Let me get mine right now. And I'd appreciate it if I don't get cut off while I saying this. Because there's some serious situation, dog. Black people been fucked over in this country for a long time. A long time. So for y'all to sit here and talk about these black folks, and I putting black folks in the front, that these
I ain't
black
even
folks
saying
don't
black
deserve
folks when I say
Can I
everybody.
finish for a minute? Can I finish for a
I'm
minute?
saying everybody who.
Can I finish for a minute? Can I finish? Can I finish? And that's my whole point. Every time I try to say something, somebody want to jump in. It's
What's that
fucked
you
up.
gotta say, nigga?
It's fucked up that people talking about they don't deserve this money and they don't deserve this because they've been fucking off the money. Not everybody in this country that's in that situation fucking that money over. They doing what they can. People making minimum wage and can't even pay rent. They got to take 2 and 3 jobs to do what they got to do, dog. So don't sit in and tell
Nigga,
me
that's the point we saying. You shouldn't get unemployment.
Hannibal. Wait, man. Just let him finish and then give you a rebuttal.
he keep jumping in because he know I right. And that's what it
wrong
is.
as fuck.
Just let him finish.
So black people ain't been suffering.
I ain't just say black people.
We ain't been underpaid.
Everybody.
Hannibal, just be quiet. Damn.
Who's the most people getting unemployment? Who's
White
the most
people.
poor white people, right? Poor
White people.
Poor white people, right?
Ain't just poor white people.
Can one motherfucker talk?
But that's just like I saying, man. But at the same time, going back to what you been saying too, Prime, you can't sit here and you can sit here and say that, but it ain't right to say that these people don't deserve that money, man. Week after week, these people find it hard to pay their rent. They find it hard to pay their bills. People got to get all type of government assistance.
They just got the opportunity to pay their shit.
Hannibal. God damn it, man. Why is it so hard to shut the fuck up for 10 minutes?
Mute his microphone. Mute his microphone. You ain't right. How the fuck you mean you right?
I can't agree with you. Right.
You say the shit right. You ain't right.
Wrong in this
Yes, fuck, I
situation.
am right.
You
I ain't
ain't
saying
right.
nobody don't deserve
That's
it.
not true.
All I'm saying is goddamn.
Listen, man. Listen. Just let him finish with everything he got to say, and whatever you have
Go ahead.
You are free to say whatever you got to say after that.
Go ahead.
Whatever you got to say.
Them people deserve that money, man. And I still say that. I stand by that. For this president to talk about now, he want to cut the shit down, to $300 and $200. You never know. That person might be getting $127 on the unemployment or something like that, or $200 a week. What that gonna do for real grown-up bills, man? And I mean, as far as like banking that money and sitting on and banking thousands or whatever, you got to be real frugal to do that. And a lot of people can't afford to be frugal like that. So, I mean, that's just my take. Some people deserve a fair chance, and I don't think that cutting the unemployment is the right way to get them motivated or whatever, like how y'all say, dog. First off, poor people need to learn how to finance their money better. And that's where you should start at, So, I mean, and as far as the unemployment, that's not a handout. They earn that. You pay into that. So you're supposed to get that back if you lose your job. You can't just sit around if you ain't got no job and they ain't gonna do nothing for you. You're not paying into that system. That system's supposed to help you out. And that's how that shit's supposed to work. Now, anybody can see wherever they want to see.
All right, so let me say what the fuck I got to say. All right? So
now,
like
anybody
this.
can see what they want to see.
This is how the fuck I was saying. Now, listen, check this out. I ain't say nobody didn't deserve it. I ain't say that. But I'm saying like this. If you look at the whatever the little package, well, not even the stimulus package, the package to give people. Say you got somebody, they get an extra $600 on top of what the unemployment is. Instead of you going out here to pay your bills, because they had COVID relief where you could sit back and you could push some stuff off and do this right here. Instead of going to pay those bills, they never paid those bills. They never took care of those bills. They let those bills pile up and pile up and pile up. Now they don't have the money to pay those bills. Now they about to get evicted. Now they crying and saying they need help. Yeah, you had the help. You had $900 and something coming in a week. A week. That's more than some people even bring home that still pay all their bills. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying those are the people I was referring to that need to sit their ass down. You crying about you broke now, or you don't have no money coming in now. You never took advantage of the system. You could have worked a part-time job and still got all that money. You could have still did all of that. But now you broke and you crying about this, that, and the third because you managed your money wrong. All right, say this. I didn't get paid how I was supposed to get paid at the end of March. So I had to do a little relief. I had to go up there to my my rental office and I had to pay whatever every 2 weeks. And I did that. And that was for a lot of people. And there's a lot of people that had the opportunity to do that. There's a lot of people who did that but never paid anything. They took trips with that $976 a month. They bought all kind of shoes, they bought TVs and this, that, and the third, but they never put none of that money towards their bills. Now they broke and screaming that they need help. Those are the people I'm talking about. Ain't nobody talking about just black people. I ain't just referring to black people. I'm referring to everybody who got that and anybody who out there saying they need help now. You just had help for 19 weeks. 19 weeks straight, you had help. You could have got $18,544,000. $18,544,000. You banked in 4 months. You paid no bills, but you are broke now?
They can say
you are broke now? Yeah, you need to sit your ass down. Yeah, you need to sit your ass down. Because you took that shit way wrong, Rex. You took that shit a whole nother context that nobody else was even fucking talking about.
Hey, I'll say this to y'all, boy, man. Rex, you had a point. Hannibal, well, first off, Rex, the whole sit your ass down thing was about those specific people that fuck off their money. It wasn't about people in general that receive the unemployment. Now, I did make.
I know. I just want to start some stuff. That's all.
I did make the comment that I do think that they should cut it down from 600 to 300. I do agree with that. I still agree with that, even after I kind of agree with what you said, Rex, about those that need it. I still agree that it's a motivation. It's still a motivator to say, look, man, you change. I know you got it tough, but a lot of people got it tough, man. And you ain't the only person that got it tough. The people that got full-time jobs got it tough. You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean that you just simply get to get the handout and you don't have to do no work.
It's not a handout.
Because a lot of people
because the people because you don't have a job, you're not the only person that pay those taxes. People that work pay those same taxes. They don't get no leg up when they're in dire situations. They're not getting those handouts because they have full-time jobs. You know what I'm saying? And yes, I think that $300, $600 a week is a handout. And now, is it warranted? I think it is warranted to an extent if you're using it properly. But if you mishandling that shit, that's on you. And if you fucking it off, you don't deserve it. You know what I mean? But
because I know some people who did it right. They ain't got to pay no rent or they ain't got to pay no mortgage for a long time because they went out there, they took that $900 and something a month and they paid, I'm going to go ahead and pay 2 mortgage payments, 3 mortgage payments. So whenever all of this do run out, now, good. I ain't got to worry about all that. I'm back to get my regular unemployment rate. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of people who quit their full-time jobs that were lying, talking about, for childcare. But your grandma and your auntie still watching the doggone child. Your child ain't never been with you. You over here taking trips across the country.
A lot of people ain't working 10 years.
I don't care what the situation is. You gonna have those people that gonna work the system. You got people that just gonna do that.
Yeah, people ain't working 10 years though getting that money. So
you got people that just gonna do that. You can't do anything about that. But to weed that out, I mean, you you're gonna help some people, you're gonna hurt some people. Unfortunately, there's no way to put out anything that says everybody gonna be all right that's involved. There's no way to do that. But yeah, I still think that was a good sit your ass down because those people deserve it. You fuck that money off, you deserve it, man. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody
I got a last question though for the group though, man.
What's that?
So if America actually thought about giving up reparations, what would you ask for?
Oh, that's something I was gonna bring up, but I didn't know if nobody had been watching what T.I. was trying to do with the Lords of London.
Like, you talking about an amount of money, or you talking about reparations as a package itself?
The package itself. What you ask for?
I would ask for land, like a certain number of acres. I don't know if 40 acres is. It's impossible for them to give us 40 acres to every Black American. That's just impossible to do right now. But I would ask for some land for sure and a check. I'd ask for some land and a nice check.
What size would it be?
They can afford to give every Black person $1 million. I think they can afford that, no problem.
You'll stop at $1 million?
$1 million and about 5 acres of land? I'm good.
I think I would go probably for a land grant, some type of group land grant or something like that. Probably $2 to $3 million per person, though.
Look up Lords of London. I actually did some research on it because at first I didn't know what T.I. was talking about when he said he wanted him and a group of people. They going after the Lords of London for their part that they played in the trades, the slave trade. So what they're trying to do, what he's actually trying to do, is trying to get $1 million for every Black person. In the country or whatever. But if you look at the Lords of London, they played a big part in the insurance that they took out on the slaves and the ships that they had to bring slaves over to the United States. So, take a look into that. Just take a research, do a little bit of research on that, read up on it, because I just wanted to see what T.I. was talking about. But what he's talking about is actually something kind of interesting. I like what he's trying to do.
I heard him mention that. I think $1 million, $2 million or so is affordable for every Black. I would say every adult Black American.
How many Black people is it in the United States? It's roughly 13 million, right?
I don't know the answer to that. I know we got 330 million people. So 13% of that, whatever that is.
Yeah. So
Rex, what your answer, Rex?
How much I'd ask for?
Yeah.
$75 million.
75
I don't want to pay $75 million. That's my birth year, and I don't want to pay no more goddamn taxes for the rest of my life.
Yeah. I can
agree with the taxes.
I'm mad at no taxes. I would agree with that too.
I'm cool. I'm cool with the land grant or like you say, giving me 5 acres of land and some money to go on top of that. You know what I'm saying?
Land is definitely
land is king. Land is king. Land is cash.
You got property. God damn it, you in business now. That's always a capital expense.
Because you can a quarter here, a quarter there, not even a quarter, a third, or you know what I'm saying, 1/10.
If you want to
land a certain amount of money and taxes for the next, no taxes for the next 400 odd years.
Yeah, however long we've been suffering.
Yeah.
I agree with that. I like that, Brown. I like that Q. Sorry. I like that.
Q about it, Brown. He ain't said the man real name.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did say his real name. That's a fine.
Hey man, hey, put your 75 cents in the book. I hear saying real names.
Fucking it up. I know I always fucking it up.
Yeah, you do.
What else, fellas? What else we got before we wrap it up? We've been going for about two.
All right. One thing I want to say before I wrap it up is I love you, brothers. Keep your head up. Keep striving. Keep pushing. Let's continue to connect with each other so that we can uplift each other, so that we can build each other up, so we can be strong. We are each other's backbones, so let's continue to have each other's back so that we can strive.
Reading that off.
I'm not reading that off anything. It's coming from the top of my mind. So,
Amen.
you know what I'm saying? Let's continue to uplift each other and continue to push each other to be better. You know what I'm saying? Without us pushing each other, we'll never be able to reach the heights that we are able to reach. So let's continue.
What's up, man? That's a good word, man. That's a good word, man. The spirit just told you to say that, huh?
The turtle water, but yeah, the spirit.
I like it, man. That's good shit. I like it. Dope. Anybody else got some final remarks before we close out?
Nah, I mean,
No.
I'm mad because I can't find no water gun in this store.
Oh shit, man! You should have asked me. I found super soakers at Target,
and you know that's why I'm looking for too.
I got 3 super soakers I bought a couple weeks ago at Target. Anybody support any Black-owned businesses in the past week and a half, past 10 days?
Yeah, I got me some fish and fries from Dave's downtown. Visit Dave's.
Dave's downtown Charleston. What's the address?
Right. Dave's official. I don't know. Morris Street, at the end of Morris Street.
In Morris Street, downtown Charleston. Go
right, you can't miss it.
Anybody else support any Black businesses?
No, it's been a week for me to get back used to being back in Charleston, so I ain't been able to get out and do some things this week yet. So
I just didn't I didn't get a chance to support anything this week. I had a lot of stuff going on, but I just didn't buy anything from any of the other businesses.
So you didn't spend no money this week. So
you call it Blackout Week.
I got a quick correction. On the last episode, I talked about Blackout Entertainment that did the sponsor the CWP class I took, and I spelled the shit wrong. It's Blackout OWT Entertainment. I spelled that shit wrong, man. So I gotta say that. I gotta give a quick shout out to that because that was dope. I'm actually about to send in my application tomorrow so I can get my shit back and I'll be able to carry. So like y'all were talking about earlier, man, be ready with that.
The one in Columbia?
Huh?
That's the one in Columbia?
Yeah. Well, he do promotions and stuff like that for like parties, whatever. But he just sponsored this. He actually had one this weekend. I think it's today. They had a class today actually. So yeah, you can get your CWP, $100 for the class. Covers breakfast, lunch, application, but you still got to spend $50 at SLED. You still got to send the $50 to SLED. Still got to do that, but yeah. Blackout Entertainment. That's Black OWT Entertainment. I had to make that correction real fast.
You having to do this? This a weekly thing now. It's coming on weekly thing.
Yeah. What happened? Oh,
Trying to get on you.
Hey man, when you fuck up, you gotta own up to it, man. You gotta own up to it.
Yeah.
You gotta own up to it. I fucked up, so I gotta own up to it. But anyway, closing out, fellas. Before we go, y'all want to give them your Twitter's handles, anything like that?
Man, you can follow me on Twitter at BlackHero600. All right.
Q.
You can follow me at Orlando Q on Twitter, on Instagram. I don't do Twitter. I ain't got time for none of
that. Rex? No.
Yeah, you can follow me at www.targetsucks. Hit me up at that anytime.
Man, well, you can always catch us primarily speaking Instagram, Facebook, PRIMERILY speaking. Let me start over. Start that the fuck over. Primarily speaking, PRIMERILY.
Hey, y'all, look at this. I want to give me a quick answer to
or
this.
Dashes.
Give me a quick answer to that.
Marriage licenses expire like every state license to give full option to leave for renew. I am not going to answer that question. I am not going to answer that question because I am the only married guy on this panel. And I am happily married, so I am not.
Hey, Hannah, that's a mean setup for the host, dog. That's a mean setup.
That was not me. That was me.
Maybe we talk about that next episode. But for now,
Maybe.
that is the end of this episode. So,
You better talk to the wife about it
Primarily
first.
Speaking, Instagram, Facebook, and on YouTube. PRIMERILY speaking, no spaces, underscores, or dashes. Holler at your folk, man. I am your host with the most. Mr. Wild Willer himself. And Azul to the 25, Mr. Prime.
All right, man. Hannibal checking out, baby. Y'all already know what it is. The other half of the Splash Brothers. We in the building. We back in effect. Cuter Body Brown is back in the building. I got my brother back, y'all.
Yes, sir. All right. Rex, you there?
That's it. Yeah.
You want to give your sign off?
No, I'm gonna just say peace today.
Just say peace?
Yeah, I'm pissed off. I can't find this water gun.
Oh, man. You got to go to Target, man. Got to go to Target.
Target sucks. I just came out of Target. That's why I said www.target sucks.
Shit out of luck, brothers. Shit out of luck.
Gotta go to Walmart.
All right, fellas. That's it, man. We are out. Deuces.